Hey guys, Dave here, Journey to the Outdoors. I have an update of the boat. I'm just going to run through this real quick. As you can see, I ended up putting a mount on the back of my boat for my trawling motor. It's for my kicker. Just a little bit of something I fabbed up real quick, and just a 2x6, and then cut some angle brackets and got those all bolted in, and so it's all together, and it's a little 6 horsepower motor, so nothing too big, so it holds on fine. Had a situation come up with my motor while I was kind of playing around with the kicker. I took my big motor off and had it tilt over and fall, so I had got to end up replacing this top cowling. So I got it on there right now. The redneck quick cure, so got that bandaged up. It's okay, it still runs, no problems, didn't shake anything loose. But got my CMC tilt and trim on, and that's all together. Just going along. I had to end up putting a kind of a little splash mount, little backsplash guard there, just out of the marine fabric, and it works for what it is right now. I need to get some backsplash plates I'm gonna put on and get them mounted like that, and it's just like I think it's like PVC or I'm trying to think of the name of it, plexiglass. So it keeps the water from splashing up in there. Finished up the carpet, cut in the storage down there on the floor. Is pretty cool. Now I have a lot of storage space to put away my rods and all my other stuff. My life jackets, I leave that one on my seat, so I know I'm running safe. I can't get out there on the water and not forget to put my not remember to put my life jacket on, so I sit it on the back of my seat. That's a good way, so you know that you're being safe. I ended up putting in the rest of the fabric on the back of the seats. And my seats before were on the floor. It's kind of very low, so you weren't getting any wind coming over the windshield. But I ended up finding out that when I would go to take off and get out of the hole, that my driver's seat was actually pretty low, so I had to lift it and put it on blocks, and that's just a temporary thing to kind of figure out where the height is. And I got the height now. I got it set pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and get a pedestal and replace that with a metal pedestal that goes in there and swivels for my captain's seat. Got my rod holders in, put those in on both sides, so I just had to get that all together. And then I have a Bimini top that I got put in, so not too much the same color, but it works for fishing in the sun, so I'm not getting too much sun right there in my face or whatever. Or if it's too hot, I can get under that, or if it starts raining, I can get under my Bimini top and close it down and everything, and stay dry and wait out the weather. So then coming to the casting deck, I ended up putting in a live well, kind of little homemade live well down in there. Got a Rubbermaid container and put down in there, and got I got a fish. I'm trying to see it. I have a aerator motor down in my container, so now I can just flop that close and throw a fish in there and keep fishing. I'm gonna show you that aerator I got down in there. It's pretty cool. So that's all wired in, and it's pretty simple, nothing too hard, just a aerator, and drill the hole and put it into the hole, and then I actually glued it like to make a real good seal around it, and with the I'm trying to think of the name of the sealant, but silicone sealant. So I put a good glob of that around the ring before I actually sealed it up, and then got my aerator in the top, so it's pushing water pretty good. Nothing too fancy. Then what I've really been excited about, okay, now I got 2 rod holders on both sides. Now this is the front of the boat, this is the bow, this is where everything is happening. Okay, the captain's seat, yeah, that's fine, but this is where everything is happening. This is where you're getting your fishing done. You have to be comfortable up here. I have a removable seat that I put in. I don't have it in here right now, just for showing purposes, but I ended up picking up a trolling motor, a new trolling motor. We went and hit some garage sales, and you wouldn't even believe it. This is a stowaway battery. I mean, it's like a $160 battery. It's a deep cycle, and this battery I got for $45. Okay, 46. You know, like with the last dollar or whatever, but $46, and that's unbelievable. It's a $150 battery. Okay, and that's just crazy. I got a great deal on it. I was happy about it, and the guy ended up taking the deal. So I had my other fish finder on here. I ended up going ahead and swapping that out. Something was going on with it, so I put my Humminbird on there. It's got a cover on it, and so it's all together. And then had to put in the sensor here on the front, the transducer. I got it mounted to the trolling motor, so got my mink on there. So that's all running together. So I can't wait to get back out and try my whole new setup up. I've just made a few changes. You gotta tweak things until you get it where you want it, and I'm just happy, And one big thing with the truck, which I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. With the truck, with the tailgate up, and now that I have a cover in it, when I go to back the boat up, I cannot see the trailer. So I went and got some side markers, and I ended up welding those on there onto my trailer. Just a little quick weld, and got it set to where it's gonna stay there, okay, but it'll still give if it hits anything. And now I can see my trailer when I'm backing up, and it doesn't get in the way with anything else. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this truck real quick.